You can spend all your money on filmmaking equipment, but here are 10 non-filmmaking things I didn't know I needed that much. Before we start, please subscribe and thumbs up. Thanks. But let's start with something that everybody uses. Shoes. Since my feet always hurt after a long day of shooting, I've tried so much sneakers, but none of them gave me the comfort that I needed. I've tried all the brands, Nike, Adidas, Vans, but they didn't give me the comfort that I needed. So I went to an outdoor shop and then I found these. These North Face shoes are so comfortable, it's like walking on the clouds. I can walk all day long with these shoes. I know they might not be the most fashionable, I mean comfort over looks, right? Number 2 are tennis balls. Yep, you heard it right. I use them for my light stands to protect the floor, so when I slide them around, they don't scratch the floor. I see a lot of professional gaffers use them, so I had to try it myself and it's wonderful. I also put it on the arm of the light stand, so when you walk into it, it doesn't poke your eye out. And since it's a yellow color, it's easy to see. Something you will use a lot is something like a screwdriver and a wrench. So make sure you always have some tools in your backpack. It always will come in handy. Luckily, with a lot of small rig equipment, it gives you an Allen wrench. So when you need to tighten something up, it's already in your setup, so you can easily grab it and tighten it. After a long day of shooting, for example at a festival, you need to pack your stuff. But it's dark, really dark. Because when the podium lights go out and you need to go under the stage or at other places to get all the stuff, flashlight or a headlight will come in really handy. When you use a headlight, you can still use both of your hands, so I prefer that one. They don't have to be expensive, you could get them from around 15 euros on Amazon. Since I live in Holland and we have a lot of rain, having an umbrella in your car is really nice. When you need to get your gear inside, it's nice to have an umbrella so it don't get soaked. Or when you have to shoot outside and it's raining and you have to get the shot, you can ask someone to help you with an umbrella and stand next to you. So you can still get the shot and don't ruin your camera. A label maker is something that I always wanted. I don't know why, but it's just fun to put labels on everything. Maybe it's obvious to put some labels on some stuff, but it's really good fun. For it being practical, I use it for my batteries, hard drives, lens caps and so on. For the batteries, it's really helpful to number them, so at the beginning of the day you start with battery number 1 and then you go up. So you don't have to worry to grab an empty one. You just always go a number up, a number up and a number up. Having your stuff organized is one of the most satisfying things. Just know where something is, easy to grab, that makes life way easier. So for myself, I use some small drawers for some accessories. I have some sorting boxes for some screws and other accessories. The big ones I use for my batteries, some cables, chargers, other gripping stuff, GoPro stuff. And on a second drawer, I have it all for my audio. So my boom mic, some lavalier mics. Yeah, it's really handy to just know where some stuff is really quick. So when you're in a hurry to grab your bag, you just know where it is. And when it's sunny outside, I don't like to wear sunglasses because the image always looks different through sunglasses because of the color, it's a little bit darker. So for me, wearing a cap or a hat like this is perfect. The cap is nice because when you wear headphones, it's a little bit easier. But if you don't have to, having a hat like this is really nice. It also blocks your neck from the sun, so you don't get sunburns. And you look hella cool, right? And a little tip, always put some sunscreen in your bag. Your colleagues will love you for it. When you're filming in an office space or a living room or some other place, power will always be a challenge. So having an extension cord, a cable reel, or as we call it in Dutch, a haspel, will help you to get the lights on the place that you want. So you can just plug it in and don't have to worry about the power. And last but not least, something that I wanted for a really long time, but only bought it recently because of vacation, is a boulder car. It will save you from carrying so much stuff. It's really nice to just have your C-stands, your tripods, your camera bag, your lighting bag. You could just throw it all in there and you don't have to worry about it. And it's easy to just fold in and throw in your car. You can buy them at different places. I bought mine at a store in the Netherlands called Karwei. But on Amazon you have plenty of options to get your own. Just look for the most stars and the right price for you. So this was just a little list that's stuff that I like to use as a filmmaker. Maybe it's not for everybody, but for me it's really helpful. Let me know in the comments if I missed something and maybe I'll get it. So thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing and see you at the next one. See ya!